Today might be one of the biggest protests in New York City history. Today is March 28. We're on 7th Avenue, and this is the third No Kings protest. If you're a tourist, the #1 Spanish phrase you are going to need is "Cuánto cuestas," which means, how much is it?
Hi, I'm Rashmika Vinakota, and I'm sitting in one of the Student Center's newest edition. These massage chairs are helping students like me de-stress.
I'm in Denver, Colorado, on the first ever Main Street of Denver, Larimer Historical Square. State University is HSI designated. What this essentially means is that we are a Hispanic serving institution.
Good afternoon. My name is Rashmika Vinakota, and I'm here at the Mercado Central in San Jose, Costa Rica. For tourists, it's a place to buy a few handmade souvenirs, but for many Costa Ricans, it's their everyday life. You can hardly walk around without bumping into someone. But the hundreds of stalls selling colorful bags, magnets, shirts, and delicious food make up for how tight it is. If you're a tourist, the #1 Spanish phrase you are going to need is "Cuánto cuestas," which means, how much is it? From Montclair State University, I'm Rashmika Vinakota from Costa Rica. Pura vida.
No cuts! No change! Humanities have got to stay! No cuts!
Montclair State University recently has been thinking about restructuring the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. This college houses all the liberal arts programs like psychology, linguistics, etc. It's one of the largest colleges in the university. However, students are against the proposal. A group of 30 students held signs and flowers outside Dixon Hall, the humanities building.
I would not be the writer I am today, or the person I am today, without that department.
They shouted slogans and had a tombstone with all the college's majors written on it.
It might be totally possible that people teach classes in fields they have no degree in.
In an email that was sent from the office of the president, it tried to reassure students that majors aren't being cut or faculty aren't being fired. But the students think that these words don't mean anything.
Administration has been saying that it's not going to affect us, but it's going to affect our professors, and fundamentally what affects our professors affects us. In my opinion, devalues the humanities and stuff and social sciences in a way that students today might not be feeling, but further down the line might.
Montclair has always been a liberal arts school, and students are waiting to see what the administration will do next. For Montclair State News, I'm Rashmika Vinakota at Montclair State University. The president of the campus chapter of Turning Point USA, Sofia Belagati, received hateful comments on a recent post.
I really had enough, and I was definitely shaken by it, and I didn't want to put myself in that position. I think liberal and conservative students feel the same way about, speaking up or maybe not feeling safe to do so. I think it goes both ways, and I think everybody's feelings about this are more than valid.
In September, her club held a vigil for Charlie Kirk, and the comments she received were scathing.
I was actually scared.
A recent study shows Montclair State students feel they are criticized about a third of the time when discussing politics. Dr. Bon Benton is a professor in the College of Communication and Media at Montclair State University.
This is just really normalized being really angry about political discussion. And I think that everybody kind of treats political engagement as hostility engagement, and it's led to polarization.
While many people use social media to stay connected, for some students like Jenna Marcy, it's exhausting.
But there comes a point where it's not about ideas anymore, you're actively defaming a person.
Hi, I'm Rashmika Vinakota, and I'm sitting in one of the Student Center's newest edition. These massage chairs are helping students like me de-stress. I sat down with the Dean of Students, Marjorie Coleman Carter, to see what else Montclair State University is doing for students' mental health.
So I wanted to talk to you about the mental health situation on campus.
It is a very critical issue, not just at Montclair State University, but just throughout our society.
The two clubs planned a henna night, a haldi or turmeric ceremony, and the mock wedding. They also had choreographed dances and catered food. And this is an American Desi's dream come true.
I'm gonna eat!
Farzia Rahman is one of the event coordinators.
We're enjoying the culture, the traditions. We're experience what a real Mehndi Raat is, basically. We have henna, we have mishti, we have every single thing that you could possibly think of. Music, it's so fun.
I love henna, and I found out that Nihat Fauzia, the mock bride, is a henna artist. I like it because it reminds me of India, and I never forget my culture. But henna is also a vital part of shadis, and it can sometimes include a drum called a dholki.
Because, you know, you get together with all your family, your friends. You somehow we do the dholki and everything, you know, sing out loud, dance.
The Webster Hall Haunted House was organized by university facilities with 12 other Montclair departments. The event was held on October 30th and attracted more than 1,000 Red Hawks. The Webster Hall Haunted House came after a similar successful event held at Bloomfield College of Montclair State University, except the Montclair version was bigger. It had 10 themed rooms ranging from a butcher shop, an insane jail, a clown room, and a horror movie lounge. It had 69 staff members who volunteered to be scare actors. Sean Connolly, the vice president of university facilities, masterminded and supervised the whole project.
I knew it was going to be fun. I didn't sleep for like the last 2 nights before because I knew there was a lot of people involved. A lot of personal time and effort was put in by so many people.
আপনাদের সাথে আবার দেখা হবে অনেক শীঘ্রই আমি রাশমিকা Montclair নিউজ ল্যাব থেকে Perfect. Spice.